like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Na Dior Pop. Today, we're diving into a moment that may not have been part of the main spotlight, yet it captured something far more meaningful than any stage performance ever could. Before the lights fully illuminated Gwanghwamun Square, before the cheers of thousands echoed through the air, there was a quiet rehearsal, one that revealed a side of Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook that felt raw, genuine, and deeply human. This wasn't just about choreography, timing, or perfect execution. It was about connection. The kind of connection that doesn't need an audience to exist. The kind that shows itself in small glances, soft laughter, and silent understanding. So what really happened during the Hooligan Rehearsal that has fans talking? And why does this moment feel so different, so much more intimate, than anything we usually see on stage? Let's get into it. Behind the grand stage set up at Gwanghwamun Square, there are always quiet, unnoticed moments that carry the most genuine emotions. One of the most memorable stories for fans comes from the rehearsal of Hooligan, where Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook were seen together, not as global superstars, but as two individuals deeply immersed in their craft and in each other's presence. That day, Gwanghwamun Square felt different. Usually filled with tourists and the pulse of the city, it transformed into a creative workspace. The massive stage stood tall, lighting rigs were still being adjusted, and faint echoes of music played through test speakers. In the middle of all that controlled chaos, Jimin and Jungkook appeared, focused, calm, and quietly in sync. The rehearsal for Hooligan demanded intensity. The choreography was sharp, fast, and physically demanding, requiring precision and stamina. Every move had to be exact. Every transition needed to flow seamlessly. Yet, amid the pressure, it was the small interactions between them that captured attention in the most unexpected way. Jimin was often seen watching Jungkook closely, not in a critical way, but with a sense of care. His gaze carried attentiveness, as if silently checking whether everything was going smoothly. When Jungkook repeated certain parts of the choreography, Jimin would naturally step closer, offering subtle guidance. Sometimes it was just a small hand gesture, other times a quiet word barely audible. It wasn't about correcting, it was about supporting. On the other side, Jungkook showed a softer, more relaxed side that fans don't always get to see. Known for his perfectionism, he seemed lighter around Jimin. There were moments when he laughed after missing a step, and Jimin responded with a gentle smile that seemed to say, "It's okay, we'll fix it together." That simple exchange felt genuine, unfiltered, and real. One particularly unforgettable moment happened during the chorus practice. The music looped repeatedly as they moved in near-perfect synchronization. Then suddenly, Jungkook stopped and said something that made Jimin burst into laughter. No one knows exactly what was said, but that laughter, light, effortless, spoke volumes. Even in a high-pressure rehearsal, they found space to just be themselves. What made the moment even more special was how naturally they understood each other. When Jungkook showed signs of fatigue, Jimin instinctively gave him space, allowing him to breathe and reset. And when Jimin became too immersed and nearly missed a musical cue, Jungkook subtly signaled him. No words were needed. Their awareness of each other felt almost instinctive. In an industry driven by expectations and constant scrutiny, this kind of connection feels rare. Many might see their chemistry as something that exists only on stage, but this rehearsal revealed something deeper, a bond built over time, shared experiences, and mutual trust. There was also a quieter moment when they sat at the edge of the stage, waiting for the next run-through. No cameras were focused on them, no crowd cheering, just stillness. Jungkook spoke with a serious expression, while Jimin listened attentively. Occasionally, Jimin nodded, offering simple yet meaningful responses. It was a glimpse into their offstage dynamic, not performers, but companions sharing thoughts in between the noise. When the music started again, their energy shifted instantly. Professionalism took over. Movements became sharper, expressions stronger, and their synchronization nearly flawless. Yet even within that intensity, small details remained: brief eye contact, quick smiles, reminders that beneath the performance, their connection endured. This rehearsal also reflected how much they've grown together. From their early trainee days to becoming global artists, their journey has been filled with challenges. Perhaps it's those shared struggles that allow them to understand each other so deeply. Every movement, every glance, every silent pause, it all speaks. For fans, moments like these often feel more meaningful than the performance itself. Because this is where authenticity lives. No scripts, no stage personas, just real, spontaneous interaction. As the rehearsal came to an end, the atmosphere shifted once more. Crew members began packing up equipment, lights dimmed one by one, and the stage slowly returned to silence. Jimin and Jungkook were seen walking side by side, still chatting casually, as if the long, exhausting day hadn't weighed on them at all. There was a quiet comfort in their presence, a sense of ease that only exists when you're with someone who understands you completely. That moment at Gwanghwamun Square may have only lasted a few hours, but its impact lingers far longer. It serves as a reminder that behind the grandeur of the entertainment industry, what truly matters are human connections. And in the story of Jimin and Jungkook, we see more than just teammates or group members. We see two individuals who support, understand, and grow alongside each other. A connection that, while subtle, holds remarkable depth. In the end, the Hooligan Rehearsal wasn't just about preparing for a performance. It became a quiet stage where sincerity, warmth, and closeness revealed themselves in the most natural way. And perhaps, it is in moments like these that we come closest to understanding who they truly are. It wasn't about perfection, nor was it about impressing anyone. It was about trust, comfort, and a connection built over years of shared dreams and challenges. The kind of bond that reveals itself not in grand gestures, but in the smallest details. An exchanged glance, a soft laugh, a moment of silent understanding. And maybe that's why this rehearsal feels so unforgettable. Because beyond the choreography and the music, it reminded us that behind the global fame and powerful performances, they are still two people who find strength in each other. In the end, the Hooligan Rehearsal wasn't just preparation for a stage, it was a quiet story of connection, unfolding naturally, away from the spotlight. Thank you for being here with Na Dior Pop. See you in the next story.